With the release of the new pack came the new boss monster Gate Guardian combined. This is one of the more cool decks to play in Master Duel right now, and playing with this deck is pretty fun. I wouldn't say it's top tier though, so keep that in mind. But what we have here is just the usual 3 copies of everything that you can play in the deck. We've got 3 copies of the heavy tank, 3 copies of the shadow ghoul, all of these are necessary, 3 copies of the double attack, 3 copies of the labyrinth wall shadow, 1 copy of the Ryoku Guardian. This card is here mostly for fun. It is not amazing or something that you can necessarily play in the deck. You can definitely cut it if you want to. And then we've got the 3 of a hero list with 2 copies of the elemental hero Prisma. This card basically allows you to send to the graveyard any of the Gate Guardian necessary monsters to fusion summon with. It also takes their name, so basically you are searching them out and also getting them on the field. There's also 3 copies of the fusion deployment. This is self-explanatory, you just summon one of them. 3 copies of the preparation of rites for the illusion of chaos and magician's chaos. And the reason why we go so heavily into magician's souls is because you can not only send spell cards from your hand, but you can actually send, for example, a copy of wall shadow or even one of these 3 that are in your spell and trap card zones, which is even better. And as you can see, we're also playing an Endymion engine. We've got the Royal Rare Spell Power Mastery, 3 copies of, by the way, and also we've got the 2 copies of Endymion, 1 copy of Jackal, 3 copies of Servant. Listen, we have a buttload of spell cards, we might as well just make some use of them, and sometimes it's just a really cool strategy that gets you just free negates to work with. We also play 1 copy of the Foolish because it allows us to just search out any of these 3. Also play 1 copy of the Duster just as a cool staple, and 2 copies of Fenrir with 3 copies of Maxi. As of the extra deck, it is just a bunch of pendulum cards. The difference is I play 1 copy of the Saryuja, which sometimes comes up and it's kinda cool to just recycle resources and also send these cards to the graveyard sometimes. There's also the Odai Small Engine here, and I don't know why this is even here. Okay, I just forgot about it, but Crowley is not supposed to be here. I was playing with spellbooks for a while, but now I'm cutting him. So we're just gonna put like a second copy of the Wind and Water. I feel like this is just a really cool card. It is also not once per turn, it is once per chain, by the way, so that's a cool card to add a second copy of. And as of the Gate Guardian fusion monsters, we've got 1 copy of this. This allows you to add 1 spell or trap card. This card allows you to negate spells and traps up to twice per turn because of the once per chain effect. 1 copy of this guy, which doesn't really come up that often, but it's just a cool card that sometimes can be useful. And 1 copy of the Gate Guardian combined. This is absolutely beautiful artwork. However, we are only playing 1 copy of this because I just don't really see the reason to play more than 1. But anyways, that was it for the deck list. Now I'm gonna leave you with the gameplay and show you what the deck is capable of. Alright, now that hint is a little weird, but I'm gonna start by activating, of course, the Spell Power Mastery, the Royal Rare one, of course. I'm gonna add a copy of the Servant of Endymion here, and I will be able to just set it to the field and then from there just go and play the game. But unfortunately, I don't have access to any more spell cards, so I'm gonna have to just find a way to get some. And I'm gonna activate my Labyrinth Wall. I'm gonna use the effect of it, which gets me 1 counter. I'm then gonna use the effect of it and just set to the field a copy of the Kazajan. From here, I'm just gonna go activate my Magician Soul, space summon it to the field by sending to the graveyard a copy of the Mythical Bee Jackal or whatever else. I mean, I kind of wanted to send the Kazajan, but I need it on the field. Now I can use this effect, and I'm gonna be able to just discard 1 and also discard another one, draw 2 cards, hopefully anything good comes up. This is actually really nice. I'm gonna be able to use that effect. And unfortunately, I don't get access to my Suijin. I only get access to my Sangha in the graveyard because Suijin needs to be in my deck for this effect to resolve. But that will allow me to just use 2 of my monsters and firstly go into the other guy, which is still, I guess, something that I can go with, and then I can use that effect, which then lets me just search out a spell card. And I'm gonna go for another copy of the Labyrinth because now I'm gonna be able to use my Labyrinth a second time basically, and that will give me the ability to just special summon, rather set to the field the Kazajan from my banish zone, and then I am gonna be able to just go into combined if I want to. But before that, I'm gonna activate the effect of my double attack. I'm gonna destroy my own wall shadow because I want to gain a ton counter, and then I'm gonna go just activate Servant of Endymion, space summoning both itself and a Endymion. I could have also went for Mythical Beast Jackal. Honestly, that might have been a little bit better. I kind of misplayed with it a little bit here. Whatever, I'm just gonna go into Kroshi by using these 2 now, and that will just give me the ability to fusion summon, to actually special summon an additional body from the graveyard by just summoning into the combine. Now, I really wanted to go into another monster first. I wanted to go into the Wind and Water because it's a spell and trap card negation, but there's no way to get Suijin on the field, so I'm just gonna have to do it like this. It is still not a bad play, although it's not, you know, the best play I could go for. And I'm still gonna get 1 more body to work with here by using this effect, base summoning back the Magician Souls. And then I'm gonna go into, let's see, before we continue, I can go into this actually, which is not even that bad. And I'm gonna just return a copy of the Suijin to the hand, which is just like a small bonus, doesn't really do that much. And I'm gonna use 2 of my monsters to go into a copy of Celine, which will then just let me space summon back the Magician Souls, giving me an additional body to work with. And you know how it goes, it basically just continues my plays by removing 3 counters, 1, 2, and oh boy, the 3. Special summoning, actually no, the mythical beast Jakao is here, I kind of forgot about it as well. Okay, that is actually better than I expected, but I don't have any more spell cards unfortunately, so I'm just gonna have to go and summon a copy of my Appaloosa by using these 2. But yeah, I mean, it's still not that bad, it's just not that amazing because I could have actually gotten a spell card activation. So yeah, there was definitely a better way to play it, but this is somewhat of how you should do things with this, you know, deck. Okay, now activating Lightning Storm. I'm gonna have to negate that, of course, by using the effect of my Endymion. And that will also give me a spell counter on my mythical beast Jakao, which is not that bad. I'm just gonna return the Endymion to the hand. That negated. 1 counter is here. And I just need... Oh no, actually it doesn't get a counter because I negated it, right? I mean, I still have 2 monster negates, so it's fine. Okay, that is not fine though. Lava Golem, not my favorite card here. Now Space Summoning also the Alpha, so this is blind second. Now Space Summoning another copy of Alpha. And wow, dude, come on, a Kaiju and Lava Golem, really? That is just so annoying, man. I could go for this, which is probably not that bad, but it's not that amazing either. Chaining this effect now, which just gives him the ability to return things to the hand. But I'm gonna actually chain this and I'm gonna make the other monsters attack 0 because he returns this, and also I'm gonna be able to return the other one. And it's just not a bad option to go for. He's gonna get back... Oh no, I actually expected to get back the Kaiju, but okay. He can actually resummon it, but you know, I was forced to use the effect anyways. Now he's gonna Exceed Shokan into the Zombie Vampire, giving him an additional extender. I don't like this, but dude, Alpha is just such an annoying card to deal with. Servant of Endymion is in my graveyard. He sent to the graveyard Guardian Ethos. Now that is something cool. Summoning back the Guardian Ethos. Beautiful. This is actually my favorite card from Yu-Gi-Oh! The classic. And he's also gonna bring back an additional body. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to capitalize much if I don't draw something good. Another Exceed Summon into the... Oh yeah, I'm just getting OTK'd here on the spot. Okay. That was my funeral, basically. No, actually, do I get to live? It becomes 10,000, so that's how much? That's 7,000 and then an additional... Oh no, actually, what am I talking about? I lose the game. Well, it was a fun time, but dude, blind second is just so annoying to deal with. Wow. Kaiju and Lava Golem together. Okay, that hand is actually pretty good. I'm gonna start by setting my Servant of Endymion to my Pendulum Zone. Chaining Maxi to it. Bro, you know what? I'm just gonna play through it. I don't even care at this point. I'm just gonna go activate my Shadow Goose effect. Let's see if he has Ash Blossom as well. At least he doesn't have that. And I'm then gonna just activate the effect of my Labyrinth Woe Shadow here. Then I'm gonna normal summon my Heavy Tank without tributing, which will then let me activate the effect. Set to the field the... Let's see, what do I go for here? Let's go for the Sanga. And then I'm gonna use this effect. I'm gonna search out a copy of... Let's see, let's just not mistake it. We're gonna go for the Kazagen. And that will just let me summon it to the field, which is really nice. Let's just use these. Summon it to the field in attack mode. And I can then use the effect at a spell or trap. I'm gonna go for third copy of the Labyrinth. I think it's just the best play to go for. I kind of want to go for this, but I need a third spell card to activate, so I don't really care about it. Let's just go like this. Then we're gonna just use the effect of the second Labyrinth Woe Shadow. And we're gonna space summon back to the field our copy of the Kazagen here, which is beautiful. Then I'm gonna just... yeah, actually I misplayed. I should have went for Magician's Souls. Let's just activate the third copy of this. We're gonna also set to the field our copy of Suigen here, which would then just let me summon the this guy. But we're firstly gonna use this effect, special summon to the field by sending a spellcaster. And that is why I should have just sent to the graveyard the Kazagen, but you know, that was a small misplay that I made. So I'm just gonna special summon it here. We're gonna have it an additional body. Then I can use the effect, just send them to the graveyard to draw 2 cards, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm instead gonna go Roshi by using these 2. So let's just use this. I'm just gonna cook some things up. Hopefully that will be enough to deal with him because, dude, I'm probably just gonna lose the game anyways. Let's just use these 2. We're gonna fusion summon. We're gonna go for this. We're gonna summon it in this zone. Then I can use the effect of Kroshi, bring back the Magician's Souls. And then I can use the effect of my Servant of Endymion. Special summon it and also a copy of the Mystical Beast Jackal, but he probably has Ash Blossom already. Oh my god, he top decked Ash Blossom in the worst possible time, bro. Come on, dude. That was an additional interruption and also an extender for my plays. That was such an unfortunate thing to happen. I'm just gonna send this. Come on, give me some good. This is not good. This is just literally a brick. We could just go for this. Possibly extend a little bit, but this is... You know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Yeah, but this is just really not good because he negated me in the moment that I was about to special summon. Now let's just use the effect of Celine. We're gonna remove one counter. Actually, no, not one counter. We're gonna get rid of 3 of them. Face summon a Magician Souls to the field. And now I'm just gonna go for D. Nothing is that good. I'm just gonna go for a Palooza. I should have went for a Palooza actually without going into Celine at all. That was just me giving him one card. And you can see how the deck plays out. But the problem is Maxi is just here and he negated my Servant of Endymion. I just wanna say that I don't believe I have any chance in winning the game, bro. He has 14 cards in his hand. This is just ridiculous. If I'm playing against Labyrinth, which I probably am now that I think about it, maybe I have a chance because I have 2 negates off of this. Setting even a monster, dude. Hashtag set 5 pass drama right here. Even set 6 now that I see it. And this is not even good because I used all 3 of my Labyrinths. It's just a brick again, but I'm gonna activate this. We're gonna search out a copy of something good. Changing the effect of the Solemn Strike. Okay, I don't know what he's playing, but you know, it's not as terrible as it looks. It is definitely bad, but it's, you know, kind of still good because I can use this. And that allows me to basically bring back the Sanga to the field. Now I can go into nothing really relevant, so just proceed to the battle phase, I guess. Chaining the effect of the Dynamorphia Frenzy, I'm gonna have to negate that with my Gate Guardian of Wind and Water. Chaining the effect of Solemn Strike to negate it. So he baited me into this, basically. He's sending to the graveyard 2 cards to just fusion summon. And he chose to just directly go into this one. And yeah, I really don't have much to do. I'll just use this effect now. Chaining the effect of the Lady Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. Bro, I probably should negate it, I guess. I feel like I just lose the game. Chaining also this. Pay half of your life points. And just fusion summon. Which, can I even respond to this? No, I cannot. Yeah, my chances are absolutely gone now. There's no way I can win this game. Dude, this is literally just Maxi, like, literally just Maxi, and the best Ash Blossom he could have went for.